Hello folks, and welcome to Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2, the sequel to Battlefleet Gothic Armada, the game based on the tabletop Battlefleet Gothic by Games Workshop set in the Warhammer 40k universe. This game came out on Thursday, which is yesterday for me, Fallen Shogun has already started doing the Imperium and the Necron campaigns, and after I just did the tutorials for both of these, which I might put up tomorrow, I'm going to do the Tyranid campaign, which he quite gently let me do. Tyranids, managing Tyranids is like no other faction, requires a fresh approach to acquiring resources. Driven by hunger without end, the Tyranid hive fleets encroach the Imperium from beyond the galactic rim. Now they are drawn to the embattled worlds of the Cadian Gate. Terror is the Tyranids' harbinger, and desolation their gift. They cannot be bargained with or reasoned with. They can only be destroyed. Planet assimilation. Upon defeating and capturing an enemy system, Tyranids reduce all living matter into a thick, nutrient-rich gruel called biomass. Transforming a planet into biomass usually takes multiple weeks and months before it can be fully consumed. After the biomass extraction, the planet is considered as devoured and will no longer provide biomass, forcing the Hive Fleet to expand to the stars. Vanguard forces. Tyranids can use resources to deploy forces on enemy systems. These forces will evolve over turns. Shadow of the Warp, Genestealer Cult, Genestealer Patriarch Cawl, Vanguard Fleet, Infested Space Hulk. Defensive structures. The Tyranid player may use the following structures: a reclamation pool, a spore mines cloud, a gestation nest, and a hatch world. Anyway, let's go! I think we should change that to the cruiser class, actually. Domination makes no sense to the Tyranids.
The Tyranids. The great devourer. In all the stars, there has never been a Xenos race more inimical to the survival of mankind. Indeed, they are the bane of all other life. Their origins are but poorly understood. The stuff of rumor and supposition and nightmare. The adepts of Mars believe that a single unknowable consciousness guides the Hive Fleets about their voracious purpose. This consciousness knows only unquenchable hunger. Hive ships serve as synapse nodes, spreading the influence of the Tyranid hive mind across the stars. Such is the hive mind's suffocating will that the warp is distorted for light years around. Confusion and terror spread before the hive fleets advance, as dreams darken and madness spreads. As the hive fleets advance, the suffocating embrace quenches the Emperor's light and drowns doomed worlds in psychic shadow. But the greatest threat comes from within.
Oh, humans. Humans are so silly with their research.
Foul creatures known as Genestealers infiltrate unvigilant worlds. A patriarch arises from the population's subverted flesh and projects a psychic beacon to draw the Hive Fleet ever closer. As the Genestealer cult grows in power, they emerge from the shadows of their benighted world. Civil war rages, shaking the planet asunder. Then the skies darken with spores and the Hive Fleet's voracious tendrils. The cultists exult at the fulfillment of prophecy and their ascension into the light. Their delusions die with them. There are many Hive Fleets, each but a facet of the immeasurable Tyranid threat. Leviathan is the greatest, and has wrought ruin on a scale never before witnessed. Though the great rift arising from Cadia's ruin has severed many of Leviathan's tendrils, many more remain. Even now, one is surging towards the Eye of Terror.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, we play. I wonder how they're gonna do it, because having personalities makes no sense.
Identify those ships. No! Those aren't Imperial! All hands, stand to battle stations. This isn't over.
Wow, really? Hang on, pause. Not pause, slow down. My first mission is just to kill Admiral Spire? Really? Okay, hang on, whoa, let's figure this one out. Let's figure this out. What have we got to work with here? I have no idea about any of this. This is very new to me. So you have here, Light Cruiser, Bio Strangler, Void Prowler, Xenoship, XTB SVP. Right, so you are a Bio Strangler, Void Prowler. Shroud Hull, the ship is stealth at the start of battle. It's revealed but turns stealth again by any means. It will remain stealth until the next time it is revealed. Adaptation, the ship is immune to asteroid fields, plasma storms, and spore fields. Instinctive, the ship suffers a minus 75 basic bravery penalty. Standard weapons of the ship always target the closest enemy. Regeneration. Light critical effects inflicted to the ship are cancelled after 20 seconds. Synaptic control. The ship is immune to morale loss. As long as the ship with synaptic control is on the battlefield, the morale value of ally ships with synaptic link can't drop under 100. Spores. The ship gets 1 defense turret for every 25 active shield points. The ship gets 1 damage per... inflicts 1 damage per second, ignoring the shield to enemy ships within 4,500 units for every 100 active shield points. Because our shields aren't really shields, they're just spores spinning around the ship, essentially. No lightning strike, boarding expertise, you can board from any angle. Deadly troop efficiency, because we are boarding with massive, like, killing machines. We are literally the xenomorph, like, we're just boarding with xenomorphs from Alien. Brutal strike. Tyranid propulsion. The ship gets the rush and burn retros maneuvers. The ship is drawn up to 800 degrees, with tracer speed multiplied by 20. Then the ship is increased by 2,000 for 2 seconds. So we have tentacles. 1 troop damage is dealt to the target every 3 seconds for 18 seconds, as long as the target ship is maintained in range of the feeder tentacle. Performing this action, a disengaging ship cancels the warp jump. And then we have also bioplasma battery weapons. Always hits, ignores the shield, reduces armor to 50. Okay, so we have here is brace for impact, tracking sense, reload, swarm mutation, grants the shield hit points, breeding pool, provides replacement troops on the ship's tonnage. Okay, and boarding action, no casualties. We have feeder tentacles and the hook tentacles. Excuse me. And cancel order. Fine. We have you. We have a destroyer strangler drone, which has tentacles, and it's a synaptic link ship. Yeah, basically, as long as synaptic link ships, as long as there's synaptic control ships, synaptic link ships are unbreakable. You have just the tentacle, basically. Okie dokie. Right, what else have we work with here? We have Bioprojectile Void Prowler. Is that the same thing? No, it's slightly different. It's got a Bio-Torpedo Launcher. 4 torpedoes that deal 3 troop damage. Okay, they're boarding torpedoes. Okay. They are boarding torpedoes. We have a Frigate Corrosive Kraken. Has no shields. Has not got any... You've got the spores. You don't have spores, but you haven't got any shields. But you've got Escort, you've got Synaptic Link, you've got Bioregeneration, Instinctive Adaptation. So what have you got? You've got Heavy Pyroacid Artillery. Additional fireboard is applied to each target each time the weapon causes a critical effect. Okay, and what we have here, we have a Destroyer Caustic Drone, Spore Explosion. You self-detonate. Okay, you self-detonate. Double barrel powered acid artillery. Heavy. And double barreled. You have regeneration. You do not have regeneration. Interesting. Neither do you. You got regeneration uniquely. Interesting. You repair 2 body points per second, although your maximum body point is lowered by 2. Okay, interesting. That's fine. You've got breeding pool, nothing. You just fly around, eventually just detonating yourself. You've got a destroyer caustic drone, a strangler drone, and you are a light cruiser acid void prowler. You have pyro acid battery weapons, and the hydro pyro acid artillery. You've got no fine. Okay, let's see what happens now. Right, we're gonna move up. Wait, we're immune to asteroid fields, aren't we? Yes, we are. Don't care about crap about asteroid fields. They all have adaptation, correct? Yeah, they've all got adaptation, so they're immune to asteroid fields. Just gonna move up. Okay. So I'm assuming that means it's a synaptic control fleet. Yeah, that must be synaptic control thing. Right. Right, pause. Also, all Tyranid have the adaptation module that has been removed from the asteroid fields plasma eruptions. All Tyranid escort ships have a support explosion. All of them? Oh yeah, all of them. Creating a spore minefield that damages and slows enemy ships. So hang on, which is the... You've been marked and identified.
Have you a reading on our newcomers?
Auspex confirms Tyranid vessels. Vanguard configuration.
Tyranids. Emperor's powers.
Rush!
Reading all vessels inbound.
Naturally. Likely there's an entire hive close by.
There you go, spore cloud over there.
Keep your distance.
I'm gonna board
Fall apart.
this lodge here. Biotorpedoes and a lot of boarding. Generator damaged already. Nice. There. Good. And then you can go over here, and you can hook you in, can't you? You're gonna feeder tentacle you. You're gonna feeder tentacle you. All right, you two, hopping off the back in here. You're gonna turn around and burst this way here. You're gonna give yourself a shield. Nice. Start attacking there. Oh god, give yourself a shield. Shield burst out. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Okay. Right. Right, easy, 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 easy sunshine, easy sunshine. I'm gonna go over there. And turn around and burst that thing down. Ooh. I forgot to take 1 second. Apologies, that was my food arriving. Okay, right. We're back here, right? Okay, good, 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 good. What are you doing? Right. You just charge there. Grab you in. Yeah, ram that one in, good. Bump up here. Feed a turret on you. You're really low. Yeah, you're going away. You're going to brace for damage impact and you're going to stay well away from these lot. You're going to there. The spore fleets are joyous. Just ram it, please. Thank you. They're mutinying. Turn around, please. Thank you. And can you ram that, please? Just turn around. Turn around slowly. Just turn around. We'll do a boarding torpedo. Are we in range for boarding torpedoes? Yes, we are. Board. Lightning attack you. Attack you.
Reading cataclysmic structural failings in
Drifting Hulk.
sessions.
Fight on. We cannot let them try.
No, they're dead. They're...
They've already won. No sense piling death on top of disaster.
You are correct, Commodore. Damn your eyes. Abandoned ship. May the Emperor prove merciful.
Oh, whoa, 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 easy out. Everybody out. Everybody out. Everybody out of the range. Everybody out of range. Everybody out of range. Woo! Managed to run away from there. I'm assuming he's still alive.
Admiral Spire.
But, well...
Imperium vessels. The righteous protector is lost. We have encountered a Tyranid hive fleet. Impossible as it seems, our situation has grown worse. I declare a category Abraxas Maxima alert. All able vessels to regroup at Bellis Corona. The Imperium will prevail.
Will it? Will it really? This is a Tyranid hive fleet.
Admiral Spire, certain rumors have reached my ears. Have you a report for me?
Only that these rumors are likely true. There are Tyranids at Laurentix. The righteous protector is gone. And I fear this is but the start.
I see.
I have the matter in hand. As soon as I can requisition an operational ship, I'll see the swarms destroyed.
Be not so easily distracted from your goal. A ship you shall have, but the chaos threat at Cadia remains your focus. Am I understood?
Yes, Inquisitor.
Lord Inquisitor, our forward explorers have located a Tyranid bio-vessel.
Not very impressive. There is no shortage of such at present.
Confirmed. However, this organism is unlike any other so far encountered. If dissected, the results will prove valuable.
And the disruption to the hive fleet. Very well. Order your excursion. I shall see that it is reinforced.
Acknowledged.
The Devour wakes. With the help of the Inquisition, Magus Numerian has located and sent fleets to kill and dissect the Ancient One, the mothership entity relaying the Hive Mind orders to all Tyranid fleets vessels in the Aegis Ocularis. Should it be destroyed, the Tyranids will return to an unorganized, feral, and vulnerable state. They will prevent this at any cost. I like the fact that the campaign is definitely like, it's not told from the perspective of the Tyranid, because that would be impossible. Complete the special operation in the Menchero trench system of the Bellis Corona sector. Right, first things first. Once captured, the system is slowly devoured. It takes 3 turns to devour a system. Once devoured, Tyranids gain biomass which can be used to build ships or structures. Biomass, over there. Battle plans. Battle plans. That's one. Tyranids can build organic structures in the systems via the system view. You can delay attacks targeting your systems with spore mine clouds, build biovessels with the gestation nests, collect a small amount of biomass every turn as reclamation pools, or regen your fleets with hatch worlds. You can only choose one of the organic structures per system, but you can change it at any time. Do not hesitate to mouse over the other structures to learn more about them. Okay, so what do we have at the moment? Let's have a look around. Platinus Vault. It's a very small sector to start with. I guess it's like the tutorial area. Menchero Trench is there. Hang on, we need to go there, right? Deployed fleets, deployed armada, nothing. Okay, right. So there's definitely a Captain Telmark quest here. Okay, dokie. So what do you have here? Menchero Trench. The surface of Menchero have spawned many strange and wondrous forms of void-born life. Blah blah blah. So plasmic krill shoals generates 40 resources per turn if one of your fleets is stationed in the system. This effect applies whether the system is devoured or not. And Planetoid Nest allows players with a gestation nest on the point of interest. Once the gestation nest is built on a planet, it generates 3 construction points per turn to a maximum of 9. Increases the repair rate of allied ships to 60%. Applies whether the system is devoured or not. Nice. Okay, good. What do we have here in the Bellis Corona? It's indigestible. This will not be... So we have... What do we have? We have Malosoir, which is currently being devoured. Low biomass world. Generates 350 resources when it reaches its last evolution level. Geldaris, indigestible. Because it's been destroyed. It's purged. It was... Looks like it was done by Inquisitor Darkhammer. Okie dokie. Fine. Bellis Corona. Devouring. Dense biomass world. Get 1400 supplies from that. Belisar Prime, indigestible. Okay, so the Thousand Suns Traitor Legion opened a series of warp points across Belisar Prime and Belisar Secundus. We can't eat that. The Moon Nest. We can put a gestation nest here. Belisar Corona. It's a death world. We basically eat the death world and we get its stats, basically. That's kind of cool. We absorb the death world. And we have here Laurentic's low biomass world. Really, it's massive. It's an aggro world. There's no biomass. How is an aggro world low biomass? Makes no sense to me. Anyway, we can make a reclamation pool. We can make a spore mine cloud. We can make a hatch world. We can make a gestation nest. We're going to get a reclamation pool up and running now this turn. Right, okay. Systems control 2 out of 5. Okay, so what are we doing here? Right, we have, what do we have here? We have plenty, okay, we can't do a lot here. So we're just gonna take these fleets, the Specimen X-Levth, Hive Tyrant 1561. I love it, this is done from from an Imperial perspective. They've all got names as category. Oh my god. These actually have a huge variance. Like some of the factions just don't have any variance whatsoever. These definitely do. Okay, so this Hive Tyrant has Void Lurker. Allows the Tyranid Hive ship to reorient and warp to the designated location. If any types of claws are used within the next 5 seconds, damage is increased by 10%. Speedy recovery. Okay, right, fine. And what about the other fleet? This has Drool Cannon. Creates a conical area of acid breath. Each ship aboard it suffers 1 fire aboard per second. And the Psychic Scream. Each ship within 9,000 from the ship suffers a morale loss. Interesting. Okay, let's move you lot to here. Right. Create new fleet. Well, we can't yet, can we? Oh, we can. Not at the moment, but we will do that. Manchurian Trench, let us capture this place. That's the first thing we need to do. With the help of the Inquisition, Magnus Numeran has located and sent fleets to kill and dissect the Ancient One, the mothership entity relaying the hive mind's orders to all Tyranid vessels in the Aegis of Polaris. Yes, we must stop this. We must stop this. In this plot battle.
The Imperium of Man. A galaxy-spanning empire in decline. Once, humanity stood on the brink of taming the stars. A golden age of light and glory beckoned. But men have ever been prone to temptation and lured to stubborn pride. Now the Space Marines, intended as the vanguard of mankind's ascension, fight ceaselessly to prevent their father's work sliding into ruin. The Adeptus Mechanicus, custodians of wondrous technology, take to the stars in hope of unearthing lost secrets from the very darkest of ages, and to impose the Omnissiah's will upon a scattered galaxy. But nowhere is the Imperium's might more plainly seen than in the vessels of its star-spanning navy. As war rages, colossal warships slip anchor to smite the foe with the righteous fury of the faithful. Such vessels are both Imperium's stalwart shield and gleaming spear, shining in the impenetrable dark of space. It takes more than a man to command such a warship. It takes a hero, strong in will and unflinching of purpose. Without such heroes, the Emperor's light would surely wane. Admiral Spire is one such hero, forged in the hallways of the vaunted Schola Progenium, tempered in the cursed days of Abaddon's 12th Black Crusade. Long has he been lost, but now, freed from the Immaterium's clutches, he returns to shed his blood in the Emperor's cause once more. Any who seek to sweep mankind from the stars must first reckon with Spire. Many have sought his head, all have failed. But one hero alone may not be enough to change the Imperium's fortunes. It will take thousands, even millions, for mankind to reclaim its footing in the Eye of Terror's gaping maw. And millions more to hold it. Such a task will not be easy. Arcadia is demon-hunted rubble, and the Imperium itself is scarred, torn in two by the cicatrix maledictum. But it is the nature of heroes to triumph in adversity, and of faith to flourish in the dark.
And yet the Tyranid are here. Necrons can destroy nearby enemy squads with the Star Pulse Wave skill.
Inbound. Engaging armaments. Prioritizing kill sequence.
In this specific mission, that Ancient One rejoins your regular fleets. Move it around to destroy incoming enemy ships with a spore effect of its shield or ram them. So this is the Ancient One. What do we have here? We have Consumption Cycle. Cannot use the Rust Maneuver because it's slowed down. Adaptation Spur. Ramming damage is inflicted... is increased by 50%, regeneration, synaptic control, spores, no lightning strike, boarding expertise, deadly troop efficiency. This is a Titan class, I'm sure. Yes, Titan, so its troop damage is insane on this thing. 24. Brutal strike, so 10% chance of doing an extra 4 damage. Gigantic. Improved boarding action range, terrifying. It's got 4 launch bays. All it's got is 4 launch bays, so it can fire. It can do dual cannon, Ether Swimming Brood Squadron, which does troop damage. We have the Harpy Swarm, which destroys enemy squadrons with torpedoes. We have the Ancient Psychic Scream, Assault. We have a Breeding Pool. We have the Swarm Mutation. Okay, so let's have a look at what we actually have here then. And then we also have the other side there. So we have to basically breach it, right? As far as I can tell, we need to basically breach this. Right, so, ready. Oh, I just lost half my health. Well, isn't that nice? You haven't actually got the, you got adaptation, it's fine. Right, at the same time, Stealth Fleet, move up, please. Right, we're just going to deploy Harpies here as well. We'll deploy the Harpies because we've got squadrons incoming. Harpies, please. Harpies, please. Come on, Mutalisks. That's basically what you are. Mutalisks. Dead. Drifting Husk. Multiple fires on board. How's our shield doing? Okay. Ram that one. Everyone's now afraid. Those Harpy Squirms are still there. We will be using our Ether Swarm brooding pods to... Will we? Don't know. Well, there's a big... Oh, this is the Psychic Scream still triggering. Nice. Oh, that's narrower than I thought it was going to be. Apologies. We can target its engines. Let's stop mutinying. As well you would be. So, let's just consume you. I've skewered it. Drifting Hulk as well.
Our real space re-entry was misaligned. Closing on your position now.
So Drifting Hulk. Let's get our shield back up.
Power to artillery batteries. Gun servitors uploading bombardment protocols.
Ah, you still exist. Well done. Okay, I am definitely going to be moving I can't move fast enough, can I? I think I can. Does that can explode? I think I'm out of the range of that. Yeah, out of range. I think you destroyed your own ally with that, so, you know, I'm happy with that. Marked. Okay, we have enemies there. Pause. Okay, slow down. So what have we got here? This is a Dino ship, Destroyer Crows of Vanguard. Okay, you just sit there, sit pretty in there. You are the Frigate Crows of Kraken, go in there. Alright. Let's turn you around a lot around. Let's tell you to grab that. Let's move forward a little bit more and we'll grab you in the Drool Cloud. Fire aboard. Drifting Hulk. Yes, it is. Torpedoes away. Troops lost. Set it on fire. You lot move over there. Oh no, we just moved into that explosion. That's not a great explosion to be in, is it? Nope. We want out here. We want out. We want out. We want out. We want out. Move, 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 move. That's gonna explode. Oh well. You just lost one of there. Anyway, you could just board you. I should be immediately. You should immediately be boarding it. Deck damaged. Okay. Just ram you, for God's sake. Let's just ram this thing. Move around. Come on, you two back here this way. Go on. Yeah. This thing, please. My Psychic Scream is triggering. You lost morale. I guess your morale is insanely high. What have you got here? You got boarding torpedoes as well. Get mutiny. Cool, that's fine. You got so we can do.
Bombardment commenced. Damage patterns fall within expected parameters.
That is.
Intensive fire. I want that abomination destroyed.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do. You know, we're gonna go.
Trust.
Ram the damn thing. There you go. Ram it. It's mutinying. That's fine. Right, we got incoming targets from that direction. Right. Fleet. Turn to re-engage, please. Turn to re-engage. Readdress the target. That's mutinying like crazy right now. Spore Cloud. Spore Cloud. Yeah, we just destroyed two of them. That was the point. That's why we're using Spore Clouds to wreck them. Oh, there's several more ships here. Oh dear. Okay, okay, okay. You need to leave. You need to get out of here right now. Brace and get out. Turn around. Turn to face, turn to face, turn to face. You as well, go over there. You're gonna have to get. You run out of jewel cannon, have you? Which you have. Joyous. Joyous, joyous day. Get the flames up and running, please. Oh, brain damage. That's not great. Keep moving this way then. Shields up. I'm going to sacrifice ourselves to make that. I'm going to turn around. See the recovery. Grab that. Good, turn around. You are gonna board that thing and ram it. Mutiny. Everything's mutinying right now, which is very useful for us. I've lost a lot of ships to this, haven't I? Yeah, we lost a lot of ships to this. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, can you just turn around, please? Just turn around and... They're all leaving. This thing's gonna die, isn't it? To fire damage, pretty much. Dead to fire? Yes, dead to fire damage. Always left. All we have got left is the ancient one now. That's vaguely amusing, but... Oh, this is... I say vaguely amusing, that's actually not really amusing at all. Right. That's going to be drifting hulked. Yeah. Let's ram this damn thing. Come on. Ram it. Give it more shields. Ram it. Consume it. Yep, dead. And what's left? What's actually left? Where is it? You're fleeing. You're mutinying, but there's something else alive over here, I believe. There it is. Start charging at the psychic scream again, and put the that. Start taking less damage. Can we turn faster, please? Important that we turn faster. There you are. Come on. And you're going to be mutinying again. Another mutiny, which means you lost shields again. Which means you're definitely going to be ramming you now. Come on. Come on. Fire aboard. Slowly. Come on. There we go. And there we go. There we go. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. Tasty, tasty, tasty. Which means all that's left is you. We win. Win is very interesting way of putting it, I guess. I guess at least that took down my that removed my fleet things. We'll see how that goes, because I just lost a lot of ships there. A lot of ships there. Victory! I lost everything.
The task force has fallen silent. Projections indicate total destruction.
And this prized bio-vessel?
It endures.
So much for the might of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Your scrabblings have placed Nemesis Tessera in jeopardy.
The Devourer wakes. Rewards. We have 500 9 points, 500 biomass, a new fleet acquired. Good, because I kind of need one.
Inquisitor Darkhammer. Already Nemesis Tessera feels the claws of those monstrosities, and I find the Imperial Navy has abandoned us. Where is Admiral Spire?
On other duties. Duties, I might add, that are necessitated by a laxness of faith, by a lack of leadership from the Adeptus Ministorum.
Well, yes. One cannot hold heresy at bay without resource, Inquisitor.
Indeed. And it is so with the Tyranids. Gird your valor. Reinforcements are on the way. They will scour the sector of all infestation.
Act on instinct. Capture the Chimaloma system. At Cardinal Sternhill's request, Inquisitor Darkhammer has sent the Imperial Navy to defend the fleets at the Nemesis Tessera sector. Their objective is clear: annihilate every turn that they encounter. So you have chaos there. Ooh, an entirely different sector. Ooh, hello. Hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Chimaloma. Okay, so we have a long-term objective here. Nemesis Tessera is there. Chimalomus is there. Well then. So where are we now? We are here, and next time we will carry on, because I'm hungry and I can smell my burger and it's driving me nuts. I'll catch you folks next time. See you then. Bye.